So, how many grafts do I need? The answer is key to not only calculating the price, but to one of the main secrets to having an unhappy patient. So what do I actually mean? So take this patient here. This patient came to see me in clinic about 2 weeks ago. When I started talking to him about grafts and follicles, clinic 1, where he'd been to see, told him he needed about 2,500 follicles. Clinic 2 said he needed 3,500 follicles. And I said he needed around about 5,500 follicles. So how could this be? Are we both looking, or were we all looking at the same patient? The answer is yes. So I asked the patient how the first 2 clinics came up with a number, and he said to me, they just looked at me and said 2,500 and 3,000 follicles. So how did I really get to my conclusion? The answer is we actually use a formula, and the formula is quite a couple of variables that are on there. The first variable is how many is the size of area. So we had in this patient here, we had the forelock, which is the front area. We had the mid-scalp, and we had the crown area. The patient in the forelock, in the front, needed 1,500 follicles. In the mid-scalp, he needed 1,900 follicles, and in the crown area, he needed 2,000 follicles. So, what would have happened if the patient would have gone to clinic 1 and 2? Well, they would have implanted the follicles, and if the follicles all grew, that patient would still have been very unhappy when he came back at 12 months, because the level of density would have been poor. So the number of grafts required depends on, number 1, physical size of the area to be treated. Number 2, assessing the planned treatment area for existing density and quality of hair. 3, looking at the quality of the donor area, i.e. how many hairs per follicle, thickness of hairs, colour of hairs. And based on this, we calculate how many follicles per square centimetre is required to be implanted. So the formula calculating the number of grafts required is simply the physical space in square centimetres multiplied by the number of follicles per square centimetre. For more information, or to book a free consultation where I can see you and I can assess the number of follicles you need, as well as giving you the price and talking about suitability, please contact us on 0800 043 0993, or simply go to our website www.ukhairtransplantclinics.co.uk. Thank you. See you soon.